Tinubu's wife under hot fire after her Christmas message. See what she said that is shaking Nigeria. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. The First Lady of Nigeria, Remi Tinubu, has advised parents not to bring up the topic of raging poverty in front of their kids since it can have a negative impact on society. Whoever we are, we should stop talking about poverty in front of our children. We are not a poor nation. The wealthy ones should also take care of the poor ones and make them wealthy. That is all that it takes, Mrs. Tinubu said. During her Christmas speech on Saturday, Mrs. Tinubu addressed the kids of the Nana Berry Orphanage in Abuja at the State House. The former senator urged people to look forward to the new year with optimism, stating that everyone should work to improve the nation. The Nigerian Bureau of Statistics estimates that over 130 million Nigerians lived in multi-dimensional poverty prior to her husband, President Bola Tinubu, taking office on May 29th. Due to in large part to Mr. Tinubu's economic decisions regarding fuel and exchange rates, hardship have increased dramatically across the country. While a naira is worth over 1,100 naira in relation to the US dollar, petrol prices nationwide have increased from less than 200 naira when Mr. Tinubu took office to about 700 naira. Mr. Tinubu has maintained that the nation's present economic suffering was a necessary sacrifice for a brighter future. However, the president came under fire for squandering government money by paying for over 400 people to attend the most recent climate change conference in Dubai and allocating 20 billion naira for Femi Gbajabiamila, his chief of staff, to have computer software and renovation of residents done. Even though experts applauded Mr. Tinubu's move to reduce federal spending and obligations, ordinary individuals have not noticed any benefit from the strategy as commodities prices have been slammed by historic inflation. According to the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS), Nigeria's headline inflation rate rose to 28.2% in November, indicating a 0.87% increase from the 27.33% recorded in October. This received a lot of attention, and many Nigerians shared their thoughts in the comment section. The responses, the comment that showed the post read thus: "This woman said, very shameless statement, so they should not face the reality of their situation. What are your thoughts on this?" Now, this is what I'm going to say. I don't know about you people. I don't know what she means by don't speak about poverty in front of your children. Because the thing is, if you don't speak about it, this is what these children in. You've heard it, over 130 million Nigerians are living in abject. They did not say living in abject poverty. It is not just about not speaking it. It is everywhere. Yeah, madam, say you don't... How go you stock them? You're not there. You don't know how these people... You don't even have a say. There are people who don't have a right to come out and start giving you advice. I'm telling you. They will never get it. Never. They will never understand. You get people saying, no, supposed to give you. It is not everybody you take advice from. Somebody like she, what advice does she have to give to somebody in abject poverty that will help the person? You're saying, okay, the rich should help the poor ones, do you? Because all I've seen your husband's administration do is enrich the poor. Enrich the rich and keep enriching the rich. Those people he's going about, what's it called? Using taxpayers' money to fund their whatever budget. Are they not already made people? So, madam, I will tell you to practice what you preach, first of all. Whether she says parents don't speak about, what's it called? Don't speak about your situation in the presence of your children. These children see it. They see lack everywhere. They see that their parents struggle to pay their school fees, even though it is a public school they attend. They see that their parents struggle to put food on their table, even if they eat twice a day. They see that their parents struggle to do some things. If they have television in their house, they'll keep looking at those who appear on TV as very big people. You understand? Things going on in their mind, but when will we even be like these people? That is, yes. So the thing is, even if the parents do not say these things, the children can see. Believe in me, and children of nowadays, they'll not be those ones who be say, they don't need you to tell, they don't need to spell it out for them. If, by chance, they mingle, they play. If you have people who have in the society and for one reason or the other, their kids mingle with yours, you're going to say, you don't need to tell them anything for them to know. Please pray for our country and for the peace and economy development. Let's all join hands together and pray for our leaders. May Allah help us overcome our problem. Only prayers cannot solve the problem of Nigeria. I've been saying it over and over again. Prayer without doing what you're supposed to do is wasting our time. Tinubu and his cohort and swim in riches while the rest of Nigerians are in excruciating poverty. Untold wicked poverty the masses face under Tinubu is a curse. We are living dead under Tinubu. God himself cannot save us under man's wickedness to man. Just see exhibition of abundance by Tinubu men while the rest die out of poverty. God will not help Nigeria because our suffering his leadership inflicted. Yes, it is man-made. I've said it. It is man-made. That is why anytime we invoke God, I'm like, you're supposed to don't get the memo. You're supposed to don't get the memo clean and clear. Why? Because this thing is not a matter of God. It's not a matter of how am I going. It's not supernatural. Now we use our hand, bring this problem upon ourselves. How could she knew that the masses were suffering when they sit on the nation's wealth? God will judge them for their hardship, for their government runs on suffering Nigerians and helpless masses. How can he and the wife lead Nigerians to achieve good economic development? How can a drug peddlers rule and have a good economic development result? Many drug barons are in the government like him, president of Senate, his chief of staff, etc. are all criminals and they robbed Labour Party their mandates, thinking that they will survive the wrath of God. Thieves are the one ruling Nigeria. God will judge all of you in power. Okay, I still feel that she has to take her advice. The advice which she give, then she would take for herself. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.